What is going on between Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin? A recent viral clip exposed Justin as an abuser against his wife, after he was seen at the video publicly screaming at Hailey and generally mistreating her. But what really happened? And why are fans genuinely worried for Hailey when Hailey herself has already addressed the incident? Is the world-famous singer actually a domestic abuser? Join us as we uncover the dark history of Justin's past and the truth behind their relationship. Before we continue on with the video, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated for our latest videos. With that said, let's dive straight into the video. The relationship of Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin feels like a whirlwind, given how everything happened, going from back together to engaged to married in a span of just a few months. However, they already knew each other for quite some time already, and even though everything appeared so spontaneous, it really wasn't. So far, the relationship seems to be going strong, and both seem to be deeply in love with each other. They appear to be couple goals, and fans really love their chemistry. But some fans worry for Hailey, given how Justin has a bad reputation with women, ranging from being disrespectful to downright abusive. A few years ago, Justin's ex-choreographer Emma Portner, who choreographed his Purpose tour in 2016, wasn't very happy with Justin's attitude. She spoke out from her verified Instagram account on Monday, accusing the I Don't Care singer of degrading women, claiming that Justin underpaid his female employees and calling his actions an abomination. Portner wrote in a now expired Instagram story, as reported by People and the Huffington Post and captured by PopCrave on Twitter, "I regret working under your name. I gave your universe my naive body, creativity, time, and effort. Twice. For content you made millions off of. While I made zilch. Nada. Barely anything. Less than minimum wage for the hours I invested. I couldn't afford to eat. I was sweeping studio floors to be able to practice my craft. The way you degrade women is an abomination. You continue to collaborate with overly problematic people. You religiously go to a church that does not support LGBTQ+ community. Your company hired an out lesbian in your music video and to choreograph some content for your Purpose World Tour. How do you feel about that? A lesbian helping you for a disrespectful amount of money as you attend a church that goes against my existence? I can only hope for enlightenment, that you read a ton of books. I will gladly purchase and send you some books that will change the way your traumatized brain thinks. You depend on proper guidance to move forward. I beg that you find it. A straight white pastor manager can't be your only major source of worldview. I have so much to say, but mostly, I really hope you educate yourself beyond your Bible. You have immense power. Use it to stop degrading women. We should all be checking on you and Chris Brown because you both need to be held accountable." Of course, this isn't the first time Justin has been accused of something controversial. He has been labeled as a misogynist on more than one occasion by fans on social media, after his ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez spoke about how she was treated during the time they were in a relationship, and also after his brief encounter with Taylor Swift. Justin and Selena always had an on and off relationship. After 7 years of an emotional roller coaster of a ride, the couple have their final breakup, leaving Selena an abusive and manipulative relationship experience and quite possibly trust issues. Justin Bieber had been cheating on Selena on multiple occasions during their relationship, but it also made her feel like she was the victim the entire time they were together. Selena finally spoke up during an interview with NBR, and she said that the way she was treated by Justin could be described as straight-out emotionally abusive, and she has been left scarred by Justin as a result of his actions. Her fans also slammed Justin for the way he treated her and were furious. Justin's reputation wasn't even stained after everything she had to go through. Selena also claimed that she remained silent all those years because she was afraid that when she spoke up, Justin's incredibly large fan base would attack her after speaking badly of their idol. A fan wrote on Twitter, "Y'all let Justin get away with abusing Selena for years without any harm to his reputation." But Selena had to keep quiet about it because she knew people would attack her for speaking out. She kept it all inside, and look what it did to her mental health. The industry is so broken. However, this isn't also the first time Justin was involved in a controversy because of women. Some time ago, Justin was labeled as a misogynist because of the way he treated Taylor Swift while she was involved with a highly publicized feud with her former manager Scooter Braun. For those of you unfamiliar with what happened, Taylor Swift and Scooter Braun were publicly feuding last November after she called out Scooter and Scott Borchetta for exerting tyrannical control over her music. Scooter told a different story, and now Scooter has sold the master rights to Taylor's first 6 albums in a deal worth $300 million to an investment fund not affiliated with Taylor. Taylor and many fans slammed him for trying to destroy Taylor's music career and control her life. This was a critical moment in the industry, and many celebrities took to Taylor's side and supported her, like Halsey, Camila Cabello, Gigi Hadid, and Selena Gomez. However, Justin did the complete opposite. Instead of ignoring the issue and not saying anything, he completely took Braun's side and smashed Taylor for making her issues with Braun public, instead of solving them privately. Justin took to Instagram to shade Taylor, sharing a throwback photo of him and Taylor, afterwards accusing her of trying to get sympathy from her fans while criticizing Braun publicly. But after this, fans quickly jumped in to defend Taylor and said that Justin was trying to make the whole situation about himself and hindering Taylor in speaking up. But someone else who also joined the conversation was supermodel Cara Delevingne, who wrote a tweet slamming Justin for speaking without knowing the facts. Her tweet reads, "Justin Bieber, you must be bored. I wish you spend less time sticking up for men and more time trying to understand women and respecting their valid reactions. As a married man, you should be lifting women up instead of tearing them down because you were threatened. As you said, you haven't spoken to her in years, which means you definitely don't understand the situation. I do. Take a step back and learn from this. We should all be in the same team. End of story." Well, it seems Justin did pay attention to Cara, because a while later he shared a lengthy Instagram post where he apologized and admitted he had been disrespectful to women in the past. But Hailey's fans still don't believe he has changed and are even worried about the way Justin treats Hailey on a daily basis. A clear example is in their joint interview with Vogue magazine, where Justin claimed Hailey was a reward from God for not having sex before getting married. But fans only took this as a reason why they were so quick to get married, apart from the fact that talking like that about your wife is just plain bizarre. However, an even worse example of her mistreating Hailey was when he was captured on video violently slamming the car door in Hailey's face, then storming away like a child whose parents refused to buy him a toy. Fans immediately went to social media to defend Hailey, and some even spoke out, stating that it's clear Hailey loves Justin more than he loves her. Sadly, this wasn't the last time either that Justin had acted this way towards Hailey. Just a few months ago, Hailey posted an Instagram story which she later deleted, where she is playfully bragging that she had beaten Justin in an arcade game. However, Justin apparently didn't like it because he can be heard in the video screaming like a madman. Naturally, Hailey's fans got worried by Justin's reactions and voiced out their concerns on Twitter. Hailey stayed silent about the incident, but recently Justin was caught on camera again, screaming and gesturing at Hailey as they take their leave at a casino in Las Vegas. The situation had to be addressed, so she posted an Instagram story trying to calm fans down. It was a picture of them kissing and a caption which read, "Reminiscing on how amazing last weekend was. Had the best time surrounded by so much love. Any other narrative floating around is beyond false. Don't feed into the negative bull s, peeps." Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin's relationship definitely has some sweet moments and some bitter ones, which aren't all shown by the camera lens. But we can't help but be worried for her after knowing Justin's reputation and being shown these clips. Justin has given us a reminder of what not to do in a relationship. But now I'm curious on what you think. What are your thoughts on the issue? Are you also worried about Hailey? How will Justin and Hailey's marriage last in the future? We would love to know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, see you in the next one.